Here at home, we're hearing from community leaders to get their reaction to that mass shooting in Buffalo. In Fayetteville, there was a Stop Racism rally outside the Washington County Courthouse tonight. 5 News reporter Micah Wilson was there. He joins us live in studio. And Micah, one of the main points was to call on white allies to stand up for racial equity.
Yeah, exactly, Erica. The Black Action Collective actually hosted this event saying that white allies' action is needed in order to acknowledge and address white supremacy so that things like this won't happen again.
Here we go again.
More than 1,100 miles away from Buffalo, an intimate crowd of about 20 came together to mourn their loss.
We really have to nip this in the bud.
Sharing their pain and trying to process yet another shooting.
Murderer took their lives, but he could not take their spirits.
Definitely not shocked. I'm concerned.
Fayetteville City Council member DeAndre Jones says he's concerned because he says these shootings happen way too often.
In the grocery store, driving down the street, in their own homes and being gunned down.
He's called for an end to it, asking allies to step up and join the fight.
Advocate for racial equity and to shine the light on injustices as it relates to African Americans and any group.
Asking people not only to show up at these events, but take it beyond the events in their everyday lives.
But what will you do when you leave here? What will you do when no one is watching?
This is worth fighting for. It's worth loving for, it's worth healing from, and it's worth growing from.
Those who came out Monday say they're advocating for change and more education on racial equity.
The world is not the way that I want to leave it for my kids.
Also honoring the lives lost.
Hayward Patterson was a father of 3. Aaron Salter was a former police lieutenant who gave his life selflessly trying to defend those folks on that fateful day. Geraldine Talley, she was just trying to buy groceries for the week.
Now, during that event, they also held a moment of silence for those victims. And the event itself did last about an hour. Now, in studio, covering news where you live, Micah Wilson, 5 News. Erica.
All right, Micah, thanks. We'll continue following any developments out of Buffalo overnight and have the latest on the investigation into this shooting tomorrow on your 5 News This Morning.